What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, back with another walking tour video. But I will be walking in this video. This is not that much of a walking tour video, because I want to kind of talk about like the past month in my life. But at the same time, I kind of want to walk around and explore instead of just sit down in front of the camera, right? So I'm filming this on Labor Day, so it's dead in the city. I'm filming this early in the morning. Like I say, I would rather walk around and make a video instead of just sit down and make a video. And you know, it just happened to be Labor Day, so here we have it. It's actually kind of chill to do this because the streets aren't too busy. But let's walk and chat. I don't know, I just got, you know, some things that I want to, like, you know, talk about. Nothing too crazy. Well, I don't know, maybe something crazy. I actually want to leave Embarcadero Center because I don't want people to think that I'm coming here to film on the worst day of the year. So, because today is actually a pretty crap day to come here because there's no one here because everything's closed. I'm sure some shops are open, especially restaurants. But like I'm not really trying to show like how dead it is because we already know it's dead because everyone's at home. Yeah, so this past month of my life, oh my gosh, it's been like up and down. So first off, I don't know, I would say a month ago I was going out quite often, like going out to the bars quite often. And the thing about going out to the bars is when I go to work all day, I'm usually like alone, you know, making deliveries or, you know, working for some apps, you know. I'm usually alone and I'm not talking to people. And this past week, you know, Boo and I would say like about a month ago, Boo and I, we wasn't really hanging out during the week because Boo was getting busy with work and stuff. So I was just kind of, you know, going out because it's like I don't want to just like hang out at home after a couple days. So yeah, I was going out quite a bit. It started to get to a point where look, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'm tired of having a hangover. I'm tired of cigarette smoke. And I don't smoke cigarettes, but I go to a place and, you know, you go on the back and everyone smokes cigarettes. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to be here anymore. And also, I know one thing I noticed about the bar scene too is I don't know, it involves alcohol. So since it involves alcohol, it's kind of bad, you know, because alcohol influences things. Alcohol makes things different, basically. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah, so I was going out quite a bit, and then I remember like about a month ago, you know, I got a gym membership, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna start working out more, which I've kind of started doing that. I've been, I don't know, I've only really been doing leg stuff. That's about all I do when I work out. Let's cross the street here. And then I also started to take a lot of dance classes, which has been a lot of fun. I guess now I'm taking more of those classes versus about a month ago. And I kind of started to do things like, you know, join the gym and take classes so that way, you know, when it's time to go to the bar, like I can have something else to do, something else to take my mind off of, you know, because whenever you go out all the time, especially when you go out after work, you get used to that routine. You get used to, oh yeah, I'm gonna, you know, go talk to my homies that are at the bar every day, or I'm gonna go, you know, I'm gonna have a drink, or I'm gonna go get some food. You know, you just get used to that over and over and over. So you have to like break away from that. So I was like, okay, great. Like I'll take classes, like I'll take some yoga classes, like I'll take some, you know, I'll go to the gym and work out. And that's actually been, it didn't work out the first week because I still wanted to go out to be social, because, you know, going to the gym and going to take a class, it's great for burning up energy, and it's great for, you know, taking your mind off of not going out, but it's also not social, like going to the bar, right? Because going to the bar, you get to talk, you know, you get to chat, you know. So yeah, it doesn't replace going to the bar completely, but it definitely helps out. I love this morning. It's a quiet, you can easily like stroll. So, you know, after the first week, I think I went to like one class. And then the second week, I start to go to more classes and go to the bar less. And then, I don't know, around the third week, I got to a point where, you know, I want to say around the second week, it just got really negative there. Like I was at the bar and I was hanging out with some people, and like I was hanging out with this group of people, and I was like dancing on this dude and stuff, and it was crazy. And then later that, like not too long after that happened, I guess like the dude got kicked out of the bar, and we were just all outside on the street, like just hanging out on the street. And I was talking to some chick, and then the chick was like, we were just standing there talking, and we were like, hey, what happened to that dude that got kicked out of the bar? And right when like I asked, we heard some glass break, like 2 glasses, like it sound like someone threw some glasses, right? And then all of a sudden we looked inside, and there was like this fight going on, and it was that dude. And ever since then, I don't know, the bar's been kind of like just weird stuff has been happening, you know. There's been some like, I don't know, there's been like some questionable people there, like, but that was maybe like a couple months ago, like 3-4 months ago. It was some dude there, like we thought he was like some undercover cop. And it kind of had us all creeped out because he, just the way he was acting and the way, I don't want to get into detail, but he was like, I don't know, he was just asking a lot of weird questions, and who is this, and you know, how long, you know, they were just asking a lot of weird stuff. I mean, it was just like red flags all day, you know. But that didn't really trip me out that much. I don't know, it's just kind of hard to, like I say, alcohol, it changes things. Yeah, it definitely changes things. So I said to myself, look, we don't want to be in the scene anymore because alcohol is bad, and I can just do something else and get, you know, and have a better experience. Like I could go work out, and if I go work out, I won't have a hangover tomorrow, as if I, you know, went to the bar and had like 3 drinks, because, you know, we got to talking about, you know, something crazy for hours and hours and hours, you know what I mean? That's kind of how it goes. And something else about the bar too, especially in the city. If you go out to the bar a lot, think about this, yo. Think about the time that you spend there. Because if you're single and you're not in a relationship, well, you might not have anything to do, right? So it might be easy to just like hang out there all the time. But just think about the hours, like if you go 4 hours a day and if you go every day. Because believe me, I definitely know people that go like every day. And maybe they go for like about 4 hours a day, you know? So just, I don't know, like those hours can really add up. I mean, probably some people spend more time there than they do at their job. I don't know, probably not that many people. And then I don't know, just the first week, the second week, I knew that Boo was getting ready to go travel soon. And during those weeks, we were not really hanging out that much. Not too long ago, we just got back from this awesome camping trip, where you go backpacking, where you take your backpack and you let's go in here. You take your backpack and you fill it with food, and you go hiking up a mountain, right? Take a water filter. Like, we were doing backpacking like that, and oh my gosh, I had so much fun. Like, it was so much fun, and I would love to do it again and do it again. But I don't know, that's over. Then we came back, and then, like I said, the last 2 weeks, Boo was like really busy, and we didn't really hang out. I was kind of getting like nervous because like I want to hang out with you because I know you're gonna be gone for 2 weeks and I'm not gonna see you. So yeah, we didn't really hang out. And then the third week, last week, we kind of got into this like fight, which was actually not my fault at all. No, totally wasn't. But that doesn't really matter because we kind of like went our separate ways. I was really upset about what happened because I was blamed for something. And then after I stood up for myself and said, no, this is not the way it was, it went this way. And then Boo finally accepted it. But then I still got, like, I don't know, it's like I still got blamed, for, I don't know, it's kind of a lose-lose situation. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So we're not hanging out, and then we ended up, like 2 days ago, we ended up breaking up, which was, I don't know, kind of unexpected because I didn't think that we would just, break up, and that really makes me, feel sad because I don't really know. I don't really know a lot of things though. Let's go for a walk. I don't really know a lot of things. And I don't know, it's kind of wild. It's I know a lot of times we didn't really get along and we would fight a lot. But then at the same time, we're very different, and I don't know, I guess we've realized that we want to break up. Yeah, so it kind of like now I feel like kind of like weird because when you've been in a relationship for a while, it's kind of like intimidating to get like back out into the dating market. Now I know some people are gonna be like, oh yeah. No, it should be easy. It should be easy. Yeah. You just go talk to folks. Yeah, but I went out last night, and I went out to one of the spots I used to go to, and I didn't drink because I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to drink, but I just popped out for a little bit, and it's I don't know. I'm just like. I'm just still thinking about stuff. But also, I didn't really, yesterday wasn't really popping. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. It wasn't like a good day to go out, and yeah, I don't think yesterday was. Like, I didn't really see that many. I didn't see anybody I really wanted to talk to. But it's like what to do now, because before living here, you know, I don't know, I really realized just how much it really sucks living here now. Because now I don't have like a homie to kick it with all the time, you know. And not only do I not have a homie to kick it with all the time, I don't want to go out and drink. And since I don't want to go out and drink, that has killed like my social life. Now, don't get me wrong, there's other things I can do to be social, right? There's a lot of other things I can do. There's a lot of events that happen in the city. There's a lot of, there's just a lot of things that I could do to be social. So it's not like I'm gonna, you know, just stay at home or watch Netflix videos all day. No. Definitely not. Like, I'll definitely continue to move forward, but it's exhausting, you know. It's exhausting, like starting over. And I also look at my life before the relationship, and then I look at my life like after relationship, and like my life is like completely changed. A lot of things have changed, and I think one thing that has kind of changed is get ready for this one. It's like my fashion already, because like, I don't know if you guys know, like I used to always like, you know, show a lot of skin. But like now, like already since we've like broken up, like I feel different about what I wear, you know. I don't know. Before, you know, running around the city, like, you know, dressing completely different, I felt cool about it because like I was in a relationship and I have a partner, but now I'm single. Like, I feel like I want to like present myself differently. Also, when it comes to like dating, I don't even know. This is a really good question. Like, I don't even know like where I am on dating, because it's not like I want to date like any straight people. You know, it's not like I want to date like a straight chick. That just sounds boring. I don't know, it's not like I want to date someone who is, I mean, it's not like I want to date someone who is just going to be like, oh, you can only talk to me and only me. Like my dating preferences are like much more narrow now, and I'm older, and then I'm also not going out that much. So I'm just like thinking like, oh my gosh, this is a mess. Now, come on. Now, going out to bars and smashing, that's one thing. But actually finding someone you actually want to chill with, that's something completely different. Let's keep walking. Oh my gosh, I've like been numb. I've been numb, and I'm thinking like, do I even want to stay in the city? Because it's one thing when I would go and hang out with my partner on the weekends and during the week, but then now it's like I'm single, and I just realized like a lot of things that kind of suck about the city. But like now, like I'm alone and I'm single, and I'm like, is it worth dealing with? Like, is it worth like even staying here? I'm not saying that like I want to like move away tomorrow. No, that's not what I'm saying. Maybe like next year, maybe a year after. But like I'm thinking like, why stay here when, you know, I go places, like I go to the grocery store and I have a security guard like follow me the whole time until I get to the front, until I touch my phone to pay, and then they stop following me, you know? Like, why should I stay here and, you know, live under conditions like that when I can just like leave and go somewhere else and like that wouldn't happen, you know? This is just something I've been definitely thinking about. What else? It's kind of hard to leave because I've lived here for so long. And I'm quite comfortable with living here. Like I know the place well. It's just I don't know, for now it's kind of simple living here. Like if you just move here right now, you got to learn the place. But once you've lived here for a couple years, like you get really comfortable living here. Like you know how to get around the city. Like you know the good spots to go to. Like, so do I want to just take off? No. I definitely get the travel questions all the time, and I don't really want to travel, yo. Like I'm in a phase of my life where I wouldn't mind traveling like maybe once a month for a couple days, right? Or maybe 5 days. I wouldn't mind traveling like that. But for now, I actually want to, let's go to this thing. There's like a lot of security guards here. It's like almost more security guards here than people walking around. There's another one over there. Oh no, that's a cop. Oh, I know that cop. Well, I don't, but I see that cop here all the time. But it is Labor Day, like I said, so it's not a lot of people out. Of course, this is one of those holidays where you can easily sleep in. And believe me, I bet a lot of people are sleeping in right now. Because a lot of the places were popping last night. Oh my gosh, like I was out, I got up and I went for a little stroll around like 1. And yeah, it was crazy busy. I remember last night when I was out, I was leaving the Castro like around 8, and some of the clubs were already like packed at like 8, and I'm like, it's at freaking 8, yo, it's not even 10 yet. So I was really surprised to hear about to see about that. Yeah. Yes. I don't know, I just feel like numb now. Like I feel like I want to, I don't know, I feel like I want to like go hug a tree or something. That probably wasn't what you thought I was gonna say, right? Oh gosh. It's crazy how life has changed in the past like month. You know, I used to have someone to kick it with all the time. I used to go out and be social all the time. I used to drink all the time. Now, you know, definitely work out more. I don't drink, you know, and I'm not in a relationship anymore. And I don't know, it's kind of killed my, you know how you feel like when you're in a relationship and like you feel all down and out, and it looks like your partner is like having the best time of their life, or they're not, or maybe they're not having the best time of their life. It just looks like your partner's going on. Like, for example, like last night, I know like Boo went out, but then I went out and I couldn't even stay out because I was just like, I just couldn't even deal with it. I just couldn't stop thinking about, you know, stuff. But I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Boo went out and just had a blast and didn't think about anything. And then I'm over here, like, not really wanting to go out. But also last night wasn't the best night to go out either. Well, no, let me take that back. Last night was a really good night to go out. I just didn't go to the club where everything was popping. Yeah, that's what I didn't do. But anyway, like, I still didn't feel like going to the club, yo. You know, I didn't feel like it. Like, I just felt like emotionally drained, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't have the energy to like talk to people right now. It's so sad. I don't have the energy to talk to people. So I don't know, now I have like a lot of time, right? A lot of time, which is cool. I'm thinking about ways I can use the time. I'm thinking about how I could maybe start back to traveling, but still live here, you know? Like I could work like the first like couple weeks and then travel for like 1 week. You know, since I don't have a partner, since I'm not going out, since I don't go out, like I definitely save a lot of money. You know, another thing about going out, like you get drinks, and then after you drink the drinks, you don't want to have a hangover. You don't want to feel like crap the next day, so you got to go get some food too. And the food is gonna be crazy expensive. You'll get a good deal on the drinks, but the food is gonna get you. So, you know, you go out, you know, you get a couple of drinks for $11, and then maybe you get a third drink for $11, right? And then you go get food after that for $15. You know, that, oh my gosh, that starts to add up, you know? And of course, that's not the same thing every day. Like sometimes you get food for 8, you know? Sometimes you get 2 drinks. Sometimes you get 1 drink. Sometimes you get a drink and a beer, you know? So it could be whatever it is. It's something that you're paying extra for that can very well make you have a hangover the next day, which could very well make you like not work the next day. And you see how the cycle, you see how it's like not a good thing, you know? Am I making any sense here? I'm literally talking about alcohol walking on the street. That's crazy. I love seeing how dead the streets are. Yo, the streets like warm. I feel like heat coming off of the ground. Maybe there's like a boiler room under there or something. I definitely feel heat coming off the ground. Because I don't feel it over here. Definitely don't feel it on this sidewalk. Yeah, they probably got something hot underneath the street. And I'm not even wearing shorts. I don't know, back to style again. I think, I'm not saying that I was dressing that way because of me. Oh wow, that scared the crap out of me. I'm not saying I was dressing the way I was dressing because of Boo. But a lot of it was definitely inspired by Boo. Like, for example, when I started wearing a crop top, we were like on this camping trip, and Boo had tried to get me to wear a crop top for the longest, and Boo let another friend wear a crop top, and he was like a dude, you know, with muscles. And after he wore it, I was like, oh dude, that's dope, I think I want to start wearing it. And then that's when I started wearing, you know, crop tops. So I kind of got that from Boo to a certain degree, you know. But now it's like I don't even want to dress the same way, because it's like I don't even want the same attention. Like I almost want to hide in the corner for a minute, because I'm still thinking about Boo all the time. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it's weird, like it's weird, like, and then Boo's also going out of town in a couple days. So this is something that Boo is not even gonna think about at all. Like when Boo gets out of town, it's like Boo is not gonna think about me probably once. And I'm gonna be thinking about Boo the freaking whole time. And then I'm like probably not gonna wanna be going out, because if you're not drinking, it's like you can't really stay out for hours. Because if you're not drinking, after a while it gets annoying to be around people that have been drinking. So I'm just kind of screwed here. Maybe I should like start back to like backpacking, like next week or some shit. Yeah, but that's what your homeboy Jay has got going on. Yeah, that's what I've been got going on. Quiet day in the city. Once again, this is not a normal day, y'all. This is not a normal freaking day. Like, this is a holiday weekend. There's not supposed to be people here. I'm just filming this because I just want to talk about my month, you know, the past like couple weeks. They've been crazy, man. They've been crazy. It's kind of messed up when like you've been missing someone. It's kind of messed up when you've been missing someone for weeks, and then you fight with them, and then you don't see them again, and then they break up with you. Like, it's so messed up. And then now, it's like whenever it comes up in conversation, it's like, oh, well, see, I broke up with Jermaine, you know? It's like, oh, I broke up with Jermaine, but then what we got into a fight was actually something that I didn't even do. And then, I don't know, it's just like, oh, it's just messed up, yo. It's messed up. I guess I got dumped, right? Dang, I got dumped. I got dumped by Lori, yo. What the heck? It's so bad. I'm not really tripping. Like, we always did what Lori wanted to do. Like, we never really, and did a lot of things I wanted to do. I mean, a lot of things that we did were a lot of fun now. I'm not gonna knock it. Like, I could never surprise Boo with anything. It's always like, you have to tell me, like, I have to know. I don't know. I'm just feeling like emotionally drained. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm sure y'all have heard of that before. Crazy, like the past week has been nuts. But on a lighter note, one thing I will say, that I would say that the city is definitely come back to life in the past like 3 weeks. Like since school started for the kids, it's definitely come back to life. You notice in the afternoons, you notice like mad traffic at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So that's a really good sign. But also Labor Day is when the tourists don't come as much because, you know, school starts back. So, you know, you have Memorial Day through Labor Day is the high tourist season. And then now it's gonna be less and less tourists in the city. So once again, I'm definitely not making this video to show how dead the city is. I'm making this video because, you know, I wanted to do a walk and chat. And instead of sitting down at one place, I thought I would just walk around and show the city. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out, y'all.